according to an ongoing harassment lawsuit brought by a former Fox host. The Fox host in question, Britt McHenry, received nonstop harassment from her former co-anchor on a show called UnPC, a man by the name of George Murdoch. And according to the text messages that have now been released as part of this ongoing lawsuit, at one point, Murdoch actually threatened to send this woman pictures of his genitalia if she agitated him. Specifically, it says McHenry quotes Murdoch, a former professional wrestler, as warning that any negative attitude from her would be met with dick pics. That's actually in this as part of the lawsuit. Like that's the thing he did according to this suit and according to the evidence that she has provided. And that was just one of many instances that McHenry says Murdoch had harassed her. At one point, he also told her, "You'll need these legs to run from me," as part of an ongoing sexually explicit thing. He also would touch her inappropriately, and she would do her best to pull away. But Fox tried to argue that her pulling away from his advances, pulling away from his touches, and this isn't a lawsuit. They argued that, well, her pulling away wasn't necessarily her saying no. They're legitimately trying to say that her not letting him touch her is not the same as her saying no. I mean, Fox News literally walked into court and said, "Judge, no means no. Anything else means yes." This is insane. Now, I'm willing to bet I've never seen the show, which is no longer on the air, UnPC. I'm willing to bet I agree with Britt McHenry on absolutely nothing. Not a single issue that I think her and I would see eye to eye on. But that does not matter in this particular instance. What she went through at Fox News, according to this lawsuit, assuming it is all true, and I have no reason to doubt it, she has the evidence, is wrong. You know, put politics aside for a moment. Again, the show was called UnPC. I imagine it was probably a pretty disgusting show. Not explicitly disgusting, but if, you get what I mean by that. It still doesn't warrant any of the behavior that Murdoch engaged in. It doesn't warrant any of the harassment that McHenry received. Just because you work at Fox News, and that is an evil organization, does not mean you deserve any of this that happens to you. I hope with every fiber of my being that Britt McHenry wins this lawsuit. I truly, truly do. Because nobody deserves to be put through what she was allegedly put through. And again, the evidence seems to suggest that she's 100% telling the truth. The arguments from Fox's lawyers for Murdoch, who, as far as I know, is not a member of the Murdoch family, they're pathetic and they're disgusting. But hopefully, this also sends a message to not just the men at Fox News, but hopefully to the women as well. If this is happening to you, come forward. You don't have to come forward publicly. And McHenry, even says that she came forward to the admin at Fox News, to Human Resources. She approached them with these problems, with text messages, and said, "Listen, I am being harassed. Somebody do something." And you know what they did? They promoted Murdoch, gave him his own show on Fox Nation, which is actually where UnPC aired as well. And they cut back on McHenry going on other Fox News programs. They retaliated against her, it seems, and they promoted him. So when I say come forward, I don't mean come forward to the people at Fox News. They have proven time and time again they're okay with this behavior and they're actually going to reward it and they're going to punish you. What I mean is come forward to a lawyer. I guess technically you have to bring it to HR first, just so you can say, "Look, I brought it to HR." But I would bring it to HR, then I would immediately walk out of the Human Resources office, go downstairs, get in a cab, go to a lawyer's office, and go ahead and get all of this rolling. Talk to a lawyer immediately following talking to management. And even when you talk to management, let them know too, like, hey, I'm letting you know so that you can address it. But I also want you to be aware, I'm also going to talk to a lawyer as well. I'm not planning any legal action, but I want to make sure that I have gone through all of the appropriate channels so that this does not get worse, so that nothing happens to me. So after I leave here talking to you, telling you what's happening, I will also be talking to a lawyer just so we have it all on record. Do that. Let them know that you are serious, because what we have seen happening to the women at Fox News is worse than obscene. No woman deserves this. This is not okay. But Fox News seems to be cultivating this within their ranks. And the only way to stop it is to take it to court and get it forcibly removed.